Hi. Welcome, welcome. I went to the bathroom and then I didn't get a drink. Oh, there's conveniently a Sprite unopened on my desk. Warm Sprite. I'm so excited that I wanna cry. Yeah, they make a Sprite Zero, did you know? It's fantastic, especially if you like mixed drinks. Dark Souls 3? I hope you have fun. So do you love or do you hate Dark Souls 2? Apparently, most people either love it or hate it. Almond water? Is that like almond milk? Milk? Cause isn't almond milk just kind of like water ran through the almond paste or whatever? Combined? Something? Oh yeah, they did land in Traverse Town. Isn't this the one where you have to go in and out of the house like 100 times for the fucking postcard? Pinocchio! I like almond milk. Oh, I guess you don't have to? What does going in and out of the door give you? Why do I distinctly remember doing that? Oh, I think you have to get, like, different blueprints from him. Thanks, Brewsta. I've never had almond water, but I probably would like it too. I thought I liked coconut water, but as it turns out, I have to be really careful with it. It makes me nauseous really quick. So like a couple of sips I'm good, but if I like try to commit to like the whole bottle of like the Coco Vita or whatever, it's not a good time. Cactuar? It's not T-posing, it's C-posing.
They're everywhere!
Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I hope I continue to be worth your time. Excuse you. Not you, you guys are cute. These assholes. This is before they power up, so I think they power up when you go to Hollow Bastion. So there's a new cup at the Olympus Coliseum I can try. You're a mango. That's that thing from Chrono Trigger, right? What are they actually? Does it ever tell you what they actually are? They're just things that like exist through time? the news. Oh my gosh, just fucking blasted in the face.
Come on.
Not even a courtesy.
Come on.
News are friend-shaped? Yeah. I just find them fascinating because they exist in the exact same form, no matter what point in time you find them. Sorry, Donald. I was hoping Goofy would block him. That is not what occurred. But, I mean, it did get blocked, so I guess that's what's important. Not it.
Thunder. Come on.
A deep lore dive. I've never done one of those.
Come on. Come on.
It's probably something lame, because they
Hello
like
there.
hang out with like Balthazar or whatever the fuck his name was. One of the 3 wise men names. It is on Steam. I have it on Steam. And the one on Steam plays in whatever format you want. So if you have a rectangle-shaped monitor, behold, you can play it in a rectangle shape, and it's not just weirdly stretched. They formatted it. Which is weird. I can't believe it's not on Switch, but it's on, like, mobile. It is good. I never felt any weird, like, lag. It's incredibly compatible with all different types of controllers. It's got the cutscenes. All monitors are rectangles now, but old like CRT TVs and stuff are not. Well, I guess technically aren't all squares rectangles? Is that where you're going? Are you being facetious right now? Are you being facetious? How are you today, Luke Guru? Gawoo? You came in a little bit ago. I noticed it. Technically, actually, they're all trapezoids. I'll fucking trap a your zoid. How about that? Is it like a Neopet? Is it like the Neopet? I think that's the one Neopet I had. And I even remember. You have to go to sleep to be able to wake up. Damn it! Is it a bloomer? Damn it. I thought I had it. My brain's kind of scrambled from when my forehead shook hands with my dashboard when I was like 20. So some things don't even exist anymore. I'm surprised I even remembered that Neopet. I also love Zoids. They put all of the episodes of Zoids on YouTube for the anniversary, but they don't even have subtitles. It's just straight up Japanese, no subs, and I'm like, come on. I'm just a werewolf fan, personally. You have to usually pay extra to get your Zoid draped? What? Does it have a flared base? Zoids is a thing, yeah. They're like animal-shaped Gundams. I mean, it did suck, but you know, just kind of can't change the past, right? I just try and like ask for forgiveness for when like I can't remember things. Sometimes my brain will cease functioning in the middle of things. So like I'll like go through a door or I'll do something like in Ocarina of Time. Like I'll go in a hole and I'll open the box and then I'll leave and I immediately can't remember what was in that hole. It's not the worst. But it can get pretty frustrating because I'm like aware that it happens, you know? Large cannon. Go on. Why do I need this? I don't know where the holy gummy is. Oh, there it is. Oh, Jeebus. Oh no. Oh. Well, I hope you guys like to go fast. What is Gray Day? Does Neopets frequently feature days of the week and colors? I like grays and I like silvers, so... It's flyable! Loop, do you know Obst? Obst? O-B-S-T? He actually plays Neopets a lot on stream. Backslash. The exclamation point shout out is only for people that like raid. Yeah, he plays Neopets a lot, and you seem knowledgeable with Neopets, and you might really enjoy. Because every time I raid Obst, because he streams longer than I do, I just get really like lost in all the Neopettery. The game is surprisingly deep, but at the same time, I guess they got bought out a couple of years ago. Literally like 2 years ago, and the company that owns them now is actually trying with it. So it's been through a lot of like positive changes lately, and we like that. Oh. Goodness. We are very fast. Ooh, ooh. Oh, we're fast. Help. Whee!
I'm the happiest girl in the world.
Wee! No, I was doing happy wee. Hey, Stuffies.
Hello there.
I made a Neopet when the Neopets like first started to come out, but I was never like invested in it. I think for the most part it fostered a pretty positive environment for young people to like be on the internet without having to directly interact with too many people. Yeah, these people are in the Discord, I think, for the most part. What did you know? And how are you unhinged? He calls his dogs his fur babies and nobody bats an eye. But I call my child a skin puppy and suddenly I'm the weird one. Did I ever tell you the story about the sex ed class that I took in the 6th grade? Which is somehow related to Skin Puppy? Alright, so when I was in 5th and 6th grade, one of my favorite people was this kid named Terrell, and he was one of the only kids that like had like a sense of humor, that like made a bunch of jokes. So we used to hang out a lot. We would like borrow each other's Pokemon games. It was really like cute dumb. But we were in sex ed, and I don't know how it works nowadays, but should I wait for the ad break? Subscribe if you want to hear the fucking sex ed story, I guess. So when I had to sign a permission, so we had to have signed permission slips to be in the sex ed class, and I think for the most part everybody did. So Terrell was also one of the latchkey kids, so we would go to this after school program, and so that's why we were extra close, because we would hang out a lot after school as well as like during school. I really want to emphasize the fact that I knew this kid. I knew him well, and he caught me off guard with this. So we were in sex ed class, and we got to the portion where both of the classes joined back together. So they split us, right? So for females, it was females with a female teacher, and then boys had like the boy gym teacher, right? And then like they got to see genital warts on penises and stuff, and we got to see them on vaginas. It was great. And then we like came back, and then it was like the questions portion, and he asked out of like nowhere, right? It was like, anybody have any questions about the covered information? And he's like, yeah, I have a question. If a woman was artificially inseminated with dog semen, would she have a single puppy or perhaps a litter of children? What? The forbidden question, yeah. I'll always remember, because he did this. He was like, or perhaps a litter of children. What? I don't know. Our teacher responded with, "We aren't biologically compatible. Next question." but I'll always remember that. All the brain damage I have sustained cannot get rid of that story from my memory. You called something a skin puppy, and it brought that memory to light, so thank you, Kendall, for being gloriously weird. I hope you guys enjoyed my story. It's not even that bad. I have way worse stories. But you'd be surprised how hard it is for the litter of puppies story to be culturally relevant to the chat, you know? It doesn't come up very often.
Nothing to it.
I don't even know what email I had that long ago that would be my Neopets account. What even year was that? I don't even think it was it my Earthlink email? Was that back when my parents had earthlink.net? Just chasing monkeys. At some kid loverish new in school. That's funnier than the quote.
Shadow Storm Strider just resubscribed.
You never changed
for 10
it?
months.
I changed.
Meow.
Meow? I changed my email when I changed my online presence to loverish. Somehow accidental fisting comes up more often than a litter of puppies. What do you mean, Foss? Do you mean like within like canines? Where we crossbreed weird species of animals? Like the liger? Which is not canine? Don't look at it. When you were in 5th grade, you all had to write myths, and this one girl wrote about how golden retriever dogs came to be, and she wrote that a wolf fell in love with a beautiful maiden with flowing blonde hair. And your teacher said she had to write about something else. That person from your 5th grade class is probably a furry artist now. They make fan fiction. Sonic the Hedgehog fan fiction. Who's gonna gift what sub? Thank you for the resub, Shadow! You only get 1 Prime Gaming sub, so I appreciate you using it here. I still remember his last name. I bet you I could find him on Facebook. Do you think the kid from my 5th or 6th grade class remembers asking that question? Should I message him now that we're 36 and ask him about this obscure moment when we were 12? Who's gonna gift what sub? There's so many subs to give. Hello, Ghoul Gamer. Welcome in. Hello. Sorry about the ads. We're coming off the back of me telling this, like, funny, weird, awkward story of me being in, like, the 5th grade, and now people are doing, like, throwbacks to, like, the accidental fisting story, which I was in the story, but I was not the fister or the fisty. They all make me giggle, though. I don't know. I don't see why that can't be how golden retrievers came to be. It's basically mermaid lore, right? Not Nina! Edward? Brown polar bears? Interesting. Everybody beware your primordial memories. Even if he doesn't think of it all the time when he's laying down going to sleep, I bet you it can be triggered by discussing golden retriever facts, you know? Or you mean my friend? Yeah, I have no idea. There's no way. There's no way he remembers it. There's no way. I'm scared to even try. On Crunchyroll, they had a watch group of videos on the page, like popular, trending, etc. and Crunchyroll made one called Who Let the Dogs Out and fucking added Full Metal Alchemist to it. I mean, clearly it's because they're the underdogs and nothing terrible happened. Is that new person already gone? They're already gone. Look what you guys did. This is why I don't get any new friends. New person's already gone. Hi-yo! I didn't start talking about accidental fisting. Somebody else brought it up. That's how we end up, like, talking about butt plug chairs. I think the fact that you've been here for 3 months indicates that you have good decision making. New person just weeded themselves out. Thank you, Shiloh. I appreciate that coming from another new person. Thank you. What the heck? No! I'm surprised I didn't get raided in the middle of the fucking artificial insemination. A single puppy or a litter of children story, to be quite honest. That's definitely, like, prime raid time material. If anybody doesn't know, I'm cursed and haunted, and most times, every time I'm talking about something that's, like, really weird, somebody either joins the chat that's been here a while, is like, oh, I love walking in on these weird stories, or I get raided in the middle of it, and then the new people, and it's like a stranger, right? Not like a Draco West raid, because he's like one of my best friends, but like a fucking stranger. And it's like, oh, this is an interesting story, and I'm like, oh, Jesus. The Eye of Sauron as a keycap? You mean like up on the tower, or just like the eyeball? Either way, that would be really cool. I was a big fan of The Hobbit. Hey, Quicksilver. Part horse dicks. No, no horse dicks. I'm sure I have other stories, I just conveniently don't remember. Oh, you're missing your list. Your list is missing, I didn't think I would get pregnant because he was so small. You're missing that story in your list. Sorry. So anyway, anybody playing any video games lately? Just don't look at him. Don't make eye contact. And just don't make eye contact. Shit. I've never played Elden Ring, and I'm scared to start with it because I think if I played Elden Ring and then tried to play another Dark Souls-like game, I would be upset because I didn't have the double jump from the horse. I'm still playing the game. What are you talking about? I just finished a Coliseum Cup. How long did it take you to beat Dragon's Dogma 2? Baldur's Gate 3 is really long. Once upon a time you were all new, and somehow you stuck around. I can try Shadow, like at the very end of the game. Depending on my levels, I can try and fight Sephiroth. Really, Stuffies? I thought they had a jump. Well, they have a dodge roll. It's like a dodge thing. You are newish. Hello. I'm so happy that you guys want to come and hang out. I know sometimes it's weird, but it's also not just like awkward weird. It's like funny weird, and it's not like all the time, right? I do have really wholesome moments. What do you get? What do you get for doing it solo? Mithril Shard and Combo Plus. And Tech Boost. Well, heck! Those are good rewards. We can try. It's always a little weird, right? Because remember, I'm doing 2 challenges at once. One of them is inconsequential to the Colosseum.
Thunder!
The other one is incredibly consequential. I have the Kingdom Key and no accessories.
Nothing to it.
Oh, that would be so cool. Can you just do individual keys in different colors? That'd be neat. Even if it wasn't, you could do like orange or maybe a yellow, depending on how transparent you make the keycap. It'd be really dope. Stop monkeying around. Get it? Because it's a monkey?
Come on.
I wasn't really proud of that. It was just
That's
a joke.
the power of the Keyblade.
No! This is my last Italian part horse wedding. What?
Come on. Win.
Uh-oh. 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 Rude. Gotcha.
Heal. That's the power of the Keyblade.
Thanks for the luck. Is anybody looking forward to any games that are coming out? I know the Thousand Year Door remake is coming out in like a month. I still don't know if I want to play it as soon as it comes out or if I want to like wait. I feel like it's not as crazy to play the Thousand Year Door remake on day one because it's not like a AAA title. But at the same time, it's also like, how many people on your follower list do you think are going to be playing the Thousand Year Door? Does Hades 2 have a day? Yeah, Endless Ocean. I found that, like, that life sim cat game that's coming out. Next week is the debut trailer for the life sim that's based in the Shire with hobbits. I'm really kind of excited about that. Big Hobbit fan, you know? Planet Crafter just came out of early access.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
If you guys like, it plays like Subnautica, only it's not in the water and there aren't like scary monsters trying to kill you. But you like gather things and you build your buildings. You terraform the planet. It's really neat. It's got a demo as well, but it's on sale right now.
Heal. That's the power of the Keyblade.
Tales of the Shire? Something like that. I don't remember. Yeah, Tales of the Shire. They have like a Twitter account as well. And then the other one is Planet Crafter. Here's Planet Crafter on Steam. It's got a demo. It literally just came out of early access. And Tales of the Shire hasn't even had like its official like gameplay trailer, so we can't pre-order that. Subnautica, Domnautica? Yeah, basically, it's Domnautica. It's deck compatible. It's automatically compatible with PlayStation and Xbox controllers. It's it really gets along with its friends. Yeah, no problem. It's kind of like, I think, Animal Crossing, but with hobbits. Stuffies, and it's called Tales of the Shire. Another Crab's Treasure is also coming out. It's coming out before, Thousand Year Door. Which is a Souls-like, that instead of being dark and depressing, it's a hermit crab that had his shell taken away and he's trying to get it back.
Come on.
Boy, these are annoying in groups.
Nothing to it.
Yeah, nothing. Nothing to it. The company that's making Another Crab's Treasure is friends with the company that makes Cult of the Lamb. They have a lot of like playful, like fake social media banter. They had this like fake beef where it was like, put crabs in Cult of the Lamb and we'll put the lamb in Another Crab's Treasure. So Another Crab's Treasure features cosmetics. They're just like costume changes, right? But they don't cost money, they're just unlockable in the game, and one of them is supposed to look like the lamb. As well as like the French maid one, of course. But yeah, they're built on they're built on Unity, so they're kind of nervous about how it's gonna go. Another Crab's Treasure's coming out on Switch, Steam, PlayStation, and maybe Xbox?
Nothing to it.
At least PlayStation, Steam, and Switch. If you pre-order it on the Switch right now, it's actually 10% off.
This should help.
They made an April Fool's Day joke, Aggro Crab, about another Crab's Treasure, where it was like, we know that people say that another Crab's Treasure is too colorful to be a Souls-like game, so we put in Dark Souls mode. It takes all the colors out and it makes Krill depressed. So it's coming out. Small indie company, for real. They've been working on it for a long time. They've been on a few indie directs. They've shown, I've played the demo. If you guys go to my YouTube, you can watch me play the demo. It was literally my first, like, Souls-like experience. And I struggled a little bit with, even though it was just like one level and one boss.
Heal.
So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat it, but I want to try. I hope they keep it in, and even if I have to like unlock it, you know, that'd be funny. Although I don't know if they're gonna keep Anne Orlando in it. So those are some of the games I'm excited about. As always, I would love to hear any of the games you guys might be excited for as well. I like to watch like the PlayStation Directs, the Nintendo Directs, and the Indie Directs, and the Pokemon Directs, like on stream. And Another Crab's Treasure has made it into a few of those Indie Directs, so it should be nice. Hello, Band Slam. Anal Londo? No, oh no. Am I getting griefed by the subtitles again? The Fantasy Life game coming out? You know, they looked really cute. I've just never played one. So, like, that'd be a game I would be interested to see somebody else play first before I pulled the trigger on it. Fuck it. I know, right? Their social media team is doing really well. You can tell the people working on that game, like, still love that game. Yeah, sometimes the really cute, crisp-sounding females, you just don't expect them to drop F-bombs.
Here.
Donald just wasted all of his MP to cast Stop. Man, learning Stop sucks. No. The green one, thank you.
Come on. Come on.
Oh jeez. Sort of. You can give them, like, suggestions. It's really kind of dumb. There's, like, magic, offensive magic, advanced magic, and you set the frequency to, like, sometimes, frequent, always. But, like, that's the best you can do. You can't, like, just turn off the spells. She does have some sort of like Aussie about her, doesn't she? Maybe that's what I was detecting. You're looking for retro games? I have a GameCube, and I haven't really played anything on it. I wanted to play, like, there's like a Star Fox game that apparently has like a girl fox. But then I figured out that, like, or I saw that some of the levels, most of the levels aren't in the jet, and I was like, that's dumb. I want to play Twilight Princess. I've never played Twilight Princess. I have the disc. I'm just afraid
Thunder! Here!
of, like, the kinds of, like, backseating, spoily things that people are gonna come into the chat with. I've never played Pikmin. You think she might be a Kiwi? She could be. It was pretty mild, so... But that, like, her accent also could have been mild because she spent a lot of time on the internet growing up. Like, I know lots of people from, like, England that have very, like, mild accents. And from South America with very mild accents because they spoke to people in America online constantly growing up. This is not going well.
Come on!
Ow.
Deep freeze!
Get him, Goofy.
Heal! Nothing to it!
Like in America Weave? Yeah. It definitely can really, like, influence you, for sure. I actually know people, I know at least one person from England that actually kind of resents that they don't sound super British when they're just naturally speaking. It's like voice dysmorphia is like a thing, I guess.
That's the power of the Keyblade!
The Switch ports for Pikmin? No, B. I'm looking for actual GameCube. Oh, I was too slow. Nausea? Are you having bad posture? That causes my nausea. I do hope you feel better. A good night's rest might help.
Thunder!
Really?
Thunder!
Does Leaf Bracer help with all magic, or is it just Cure? Don't worry about that. It's basically like an EverDrive. My GameCube is like modded.
Come on!
I just need to know what games are enjoyable. Water and rest. Yeah. I hope you feel better. I hate when I just don't feel good. I also hate when I like trigger my body's like sleepiness. So if I eat to the point where I'm like full, I can trigger my sleepiness, and I hate it.
Heal.
Is Luigi Mansion on GameCube? The first one? Is that where he came from? Or was that a Wii?
Oh yeah.
But it's not naked. She killed me. Good.
You killed me!
Thank you for recognizing it.
Good. Come on. This should help.
Taito, were you there when I played that?
I am elegant.
Come on.
Elegant dog.
I want to play the other one, the one with Link. I think with the growth I've had in my community since, I think it'll go over well. With all the really cringy cutscenes, you know?
Come on.
Help.
This should help. Heal. Deep freeze. Come on. Come on. This should help.
Oh, it's going well. It's going great. Oh, right into the fire. Do something, Goofy! There you go. Epona.
Come on. Heal. That's the power of the Keyblade.
You know what's really funny about that game? There's so much that's funny about that game, Island. But one of the things that's really funny about it is that the company that makes that game is called CDI. Like it's spelled CD with like SEEDY and then like a hyphen and then EYE. It's called CDI. Yeah. It's so good. I actually have it. I want to play it and the other CDI game. I think we'll have a fun time.
Heal.
Are they actually gonna leave or like... Because there's not really much I can do if you actually want me to just beat them. They kind of hurt.
Heal.
Guess so. That's how you get pink eye. What, farting on your pillow? Definitely. People also get pink eye from shitting while using social media too much without washing properly. Hello. Yeah, I think... So I have the fan remasters of the Philips CDI 2 Zelda games. Oh my god, what a nightmare. And, I think that helped out a lot. So the remaster mode for the fan remasters is really nice. It really, increases like the platforming size. So one of the big problems about the CDI games is that the platforms, literally like the ground, is not as big as it seems like it is. So you get messed up a lot. This is a nightmare. They're all just like piled up. What do you want me to do? It's a shit show.
This should help. Heal. See ya.
All right, Donald. Oh, you have no MP.
See ya.
All right, Donald. Good luck. It's dangerous. Oh, go Goofy. Hey, we're doing it. These types of challenges get a lot easier if I come back later, because I'll have a stronger arrow spell, so things like fireballs get deflected. The breath still will hurt, but like this fireball thing, stronger versions of arrow just automatically deflect or absorb that. Mine, I don't think does. And you'll get like the tech points for bouncing the shit back at them, so it helps.
Nothing to it.
The OG versions are really bad. For the CDI games, they're really bad.
Get this.
Just give up, it'll be easier. Come and get it. Just give up, it'll be
Ah. So I blocked. Am I not guarding it? Is it unguardable? I thought I had the timing. I must have thought wrong. That's another instance of when you have a stronger arrow spell, her little bullshit things just don't even hit you. It's okay. It's there. I mean, with the 5 big dudes right before it, it's like a resource drain. Do I try it again, or do I go to Halloween Town? Pipe. Halloween?
Get
I would
something
love to
metallic
go to
near that
Halloween. I imagine Halloween would be like walking down a really long corridor with really big statues of like dachshunds, you know, the weenie dogs.
Would kill for a shower.
That'd make me happy. I've always wanted a weenie dog, but I don't know if I'll ever have a tiny dog. The weenie dogs are the pillars, yes! Corgis are kind of like weenie shaped as well. I had a shepherd mix, but her mix was with Basset Hound, so she had like the weenie dog Basset Hound shape where she had tiny legs and she was really long. Her name was Peanut. Brewsta has a weenie dog, and subsequently has a redeem for channel points on his stream for Show Ween. I'm so happy he added that. Yeah, I loved Peanut. I got her out of the shelter. When I moved, I couldn't take her with me, so the shelter took her back, and I'm pretty sure she got adopted immediately. She's the kind of dog that just wants to sit on the couch with you and like watch Netflix. And then I taught her a bunch of like commands, so. He streams way later than I do though, because Australian. Oh my god, Donald is like technically not connected to himself. This sure is a spooky place. A little. It's more like smoky. It's kind of smoky here. I never really noticed that you can see through Donald's torso and arm. Did you? That's so cool. That's so cool! How come Goofy and I look stupid and he's like dope? I'm gonna save after all that Coliseuming. I assume I will keel over. Although I did one-shot all the bosses the last 2 worlds. What is that? Napping's not working, huh? Well, you probably screwed yourself by napping earlier. Donald Dope. That's the name. Uh-oh. Somebody burnt the kitchen. Yeah, the Donald art. I guess I never looked at it. Thump, 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 thump. Oh, they're teaching the Heartless to dance. That's right, Jack Skellington being a goober. Are you bullying Tyler? Don't bully Tyler.
And now, allow me to introduce the Master of Terror.
All
the
cat
King
scatters
of
are equal.
Nightmares, Jack Skellington.
I'm surprised they're like playing along as much as they are.
Bravo, Jack! Bravo! Those ghosts will be a big hit at this year's Halloween.
Thank you. But their movement still needs work. It's not scary enough. I want to strike bone-chilling terror. I'm going to consult the doctor.
I don't think his voice is the same, is it?
Then I'll go attend to the decorations.
I feel like it's close to Jack's, but I don't think it is Jack's actual voice. Hi, Brett. Neopets? I mean, it's meant to be a good time sink. There's nothing wrong with that.
Don't understand. Maybe the guidance system was damaged in the explosion.
Maybe it's the busted eyeball.
Devices are always perfect.
Oh, I've got it! Why, of course. The heartless need a heart. Doctor, do you think we can add a heart to that device?
Certainly. A heart's not all that complicated. Let's get to work.
To make a heart, first take a container with a lock.
We need the key to this thing first.
Where did you get that? Why is it pumping? Well, the thing of it is, Mista, is a lot of them sound really close, but off. It's like off just enough. And then like the genie is voiced by the guy who voices Homer Simpson. Which, I mean, makes sense, right? Robin Williams was super anti-Disney and the genie voice. I don't even remember the voice for Jack Sparrow. I'm sure that'll be an adventure when we get to 2. Between, oh my god, is that Jack Sparrow, and get up on the Hydra's back! We're gonna have a great time. That's a long time for an account age. I'm glad you were able to recover it. Do you get anything for just having a super old account? Have you like been accruing like a currency? Or something? I don't know how it works. Forgotten Shore is a thing in WoW. I think. I think Atlantica is after this one, because I don't want to go here and then go to Neverland. I want to go to Atlantica to suck up some more levels. Because of the challenge I'm on, the more levels I have by the time I get to Hollow Bastion, the better off I'll be. Is everybody's voice in the Pirates of the Caribbean level just terrible? That's so funny. Again, everybody, I'm doing no continues, so if I die, I have to load my save. So I'm forming better muscle memory for saving all the time, and I can't change any of my equipment. Mine, Donald, or Goofy. We just have our original weapons and no accessories. I want to see the Heartless dance too! Shut up, Sora. Not really, yeah. I don't either.
My, that was amazing.
Why is the Keyblade always teeth up, but the
Sora,
locks are teeth
well
down?
done, Sora. I'd like you
It
to
drives
be a part
me
of this year's
insane.
Halloween.
What's this Heartless doing here?
Oh, the Heartless came to town just recently.
I'm sure
What's
that
frustrating is I
beating
can't
heart
get
thing
them to
smells like
dance with me.
pennies.
So, the doctor and I are trying to improve the guidance system. He's quite a genius. Okay, Doctor, let's continue. The ingredients for a heart. Pulse. Emotion.
Terror?
Fear. Hope and despair. Mix them all together, and we have a heart.
Why is terror one of the ingredients? Wait a minute, I think your recipe is skewed. What happened to joy? I just thought it was pumping because it was from Jersey.
It failed. Maybe we're missing some ingredients. Let's try adding memory. Sally? Sally! Good for nothing girl. Don't know why I bothered creating her. Sally's got the memory we need. See if you can track her down.
His
No
teeth are
problem.
so weird.
Sora, would you like to come along?
I'm doing
Sure.
great. How are you? Page. Did I just like take a page off of some random book? Like a gremlin.
Jack! We have a major crisis! The Heartless are completely out of control! We
Oh, why do I get to see the back of his head blink? Weird.
Maybe our experiment triggered something. Everything will be fine, Mayor. You
Oh,
have nothing to
Pop.
worry about.
Most of the Disney songs, I think, are available in karaoke versions. Oh. There's an ad break coming up, you guys, so everybody who's not subscribed will be subjected to the ads. I do run them hourly to get rid of the pre-rolls, so whenever you click in, you don't just get accosted by ads. But the other benefit is that I drink a lot of liquids, so I have to get up and I have to pee, but I also have to, it feels nice to get up and stretch on the hour. So... But I won't be here. So if you have to watch them, I encourage you to go grab your snack, get a refill, use the restroom. If you forgot, make sure you take your meds. Hey, Kino. Ta-da! We're back. I don't know if I'm really all that curious about it, to be honest. I don't like first-person things in the ocean. Ah! They didn't even give me a second! I walked out the door and it was fight time. Oh, now it's more fight time! Why is it so violent out here? I thought they were dancing! This is not dancing. I mean, I guess I'm not the dance police. Boop. You know what the battle theme for this world utilizes, I just realized? Aggressive accordion. That was some aggressive accordion music. You set your grocery order for 8 a.m.? Well, I mean, I hope you get everything. I hope you get some rest. Some of the Organization 13 members as boss fights in Kingdom Hearts 2 seem difficult, but they actually have really, like, exploitable weaknesses. I don't have a better way to put it, but there are people who do, like, level 1 no-hit runs of that game. So all the bosses have a weakness that you can use against them. It's literally one of those games where, like, if you get good, then it doesn't matter what level you are. Which is kind of admirable, but at the same time, it's like, now I gotta get good, you know? I prefer to out-level my problems. I actually don't know how much I know about Kingdom Hearts 4 either. That's why some RPGs are great.
Come on!
I was gonna cite Final Fantasy VIII as an example, but even if you level up in Final Fantasy VIII and the monsters and bosses level up with you, you still have, like, the strength advantage. So, it's not even like it's that big of a deal. People make a bigger deal out of it than it actually ends up being.
Defense! Come on! Come on!
Leveling up in Final Fantasy VIII does a couple of things.
Zero, have you seen Sally anywhere?
Is something wrong, Jack?
Oh,
No,
Sally just hanging
going
out.
great. We're going to have the best Halloween ever. All we need now is your memory.
Memory? You mean this?
Sure. Put it in the soup.
Jack, I have a bad feeling about this. Why don't you try something else? There's still time.
Nothing could beat what I've got planned. Once we give the Heartless a heart, they'll dance just as I envision it. Trust me, you're going to love it.
Yeah, she looks real enthusiastic, Jack. Don't just assume somebody's gonna love something. What was I saying? Oh, to Soko. Leveling up in 8 doesn't, like... I still think it makes you stronger, even though the monsters get stronger. But it does a really cool thing. So monsters have, like, level brackets for availability, and a lot of things around level, like, 36 completely change what you steal from them and what you can draw from them. So some things, it's like if you're trying to get, like, Squall's final weapon on disc 1, you don't want to level up so you can, like, steal from Elastoids. But then you want to level up because blue dragons will drop the Fury Fragments. It's really bizarre, but I had a blast in 8 leveling up to the max level and just literally eating things. It's great. don't think I've watched like the last 3 Star Wars shows. There's a trophy for beating it at level 1.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I sure did. A heart. What should we do?
Gosh, you really are stupid. Isn't it obvious?
Tell Oogie Boogie.
Is that Lil from the Rugrats? Why are you buying clothes at the soap store? There's just more soap. I'm at soup. What do you mean you're at soup? Go to the next aisle. It's more soap. I'm at the soup store. I went to like a Walmart Supercenter, and there was I took a picture. I put it in my Discord like several weeks ago. But there's like a section in the Walmart where it says soup. So I couldn't help myself, you know. I had to take a picture to show everybody I was at soup. Because it's not every day you find yourself at soup. I actually really enjoyed that whole anime. Did you guys see the collector's edition for the anniversary of Code Geass that came out? It's like $600, but it has like a 1x1 scale like chessboard that comes with it. Oh, it's beautiful looking. Do I have to go back? Put this in the heart soup? You know, Kino, if I had any of the pre-planning for that, that would have been great. One more ingredient. We need surprise to complete the heart. You guys are not good at knowing what's in a heart. This is what I get for trying to build a heart in Spooky World.
That bonehead Jack is really making a heart.
Get it? Bonehead?
That works for me. Ooh, when I get my hands on that... Well, I've got no hands, but I'm still gonna nab that heart and control the heartlet.
When I get my prehensile triangles... Yeah, just call them your prehensile triangles, Oogie. Nobody is gonna think you're weird at all. Hi, Pudding. Are you sure they're skinnier than usual? I mean, okay, you're right. They have to be. There's no way. I noticed Goofy's got a pumpkin for a nose. That's cute, right? Oh, he's got toes? Oh, now we know that Goofy has toes, and that's what they look like. Anybody? Losing sleep over not knowing what Goofy's toes could look like? Here you go. Yay. Thanks, I hate it. I really enjoyed the Kingdom Hearts games. I think that they're actually a really good entry point for people who might be interested in the kinds of games where you do level up and get stronger. You know, that type of RPG element, but don't really want to deal with like turn-based combat. They're very button mashy, and honestly, for how old Kingdom Hearts 1 is, I still can't believe how much better the combat feels in this game compared to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It shouldn't, but it does. Which is crazy when you think of it, because Kingdom Hearts 2 combat is even better. It's just super smooth and flowy. And then when you get to Kingdom Hearts 3, you get the same smooth and flowy with some more refinement and flow motion. So now you can like slingshot yourself off the trees. It's so cool. Hey! I leveled. I'm looking for the mayor, right? You said the mayor for surprise. I know him. I don't want to fight. I'll fight in here.
Come on!
Dream drop distance? I didn't really play very much of it, but I'm not surprised. The 3DS tended to be pretty good in control schemes. I guess in the ability to have good control schemes, right? I don't want to make the assumption that all 3DS games had really great control, but there are plenty that did. Could you use the gyroscope in the 3DS at all? In the 3DS like remaster or whatever for what's it called? Star Fox? The Star Fox 64 like re-release onto the 3DS, you can control it entirely with the gyroscope that's in the controller. So like you can hold the DS and you can like fly around with the doing this. Oh, it's so fun. It's so fun. It had no business being that fun. How am I supposed to play video games ever again? We peaked. Wasn't Kid Icarus like built intentionally to be really impossibly hard because the original was? That's just living up to its namesake. That's not the 3DS. I kind of liked it. The N64, the Ocarina of Time one. I played the Ocarina of Time one. It's kind of fun. Is that why it's rated M for mature? Is this where we get the rating? There had to be a rating jump over this. Dream Drop Distance is your favorite? So Dream Drop Distance didn't use like the card game, right? You like captured like monsters and you raised monsters to fight with Sora? That was Dream Drop, right? It could be, like, I mean, it's pretty cartoony, but it's still like a body hanging from a tree. I could see myself trying Dream Drop Distance. I'm not that into Chain of Memories. I don't know if I would want to play What's the other one? With the 3 of them? Because a lot of their playthrough is really similar. So playing through it just kind of like feels like a slog, I think. No, not 358. The one with Aqua. Is that Dream Drop Distance? No. Birth by Sleep. Ghosts rise from the tombstones. Oh no, it's a freaking memory game. It sounds like rats jumping off of a diving board. Now go look at the pumpkin. Now look back. Now look at your hand. Now look at the upper left corner. You're beautiful. Ooh, glowy. Jack in the Box. I love that place. I wish I had one close to me. That was some surprise. Were you surprised? Oh. Hello. I love the music, like, it's... I haven't heard, like, such aggressive accordion before. It's normally the kind of instrument that's, like, slow and drawn out, like, think Cass from Breath of the Wild, or, like, classic, like, trying to sound French. But it's kind of aggressive in this song. Huh. I am done fighting for my life. We can stretch it out. Where are you going? You're making it worse! Where are you going now?
Here! Thunder!
Yeah, come down here.
This should help. Thunder!
I think the enemies end at some point in this scene. Oh, maybe this is the scene that takes forever to clear out, because I think, like, the White Trinity is here. You know how the game feels about you having nice things. It's 2 a.m. Yeah. So, bad rando? Or was the rando so good you were like, let's do another one? Thank you for coming in with the raid. Pardon the aggressive accordion. We got a raid, so make sure you guys unshrimp. Ooh, that was my elbow. Don't worry about it. Unshrimp. Remember to take your meds and to eat. Remember to moisturize. Uncross your legs, and also if your jaw is clenched, relax it. Take a breath. So you were on a dev branch. It's nice to meet you, Aiden. Aiden Namek, hello. I play Ocarina of Time Randomizer every Thursday. If you guys don't know. I know this is not
everywhere!
a Zelda game nor a randomizer, but I promise they're here sprinkled in every Thursday. Yeah, we're done. Well, that stinks. That's a lot of checks, though, for Link to the Past. That's me, knowledgeable, but not fast. I'm not a racer. I'm not a racer. I'm just really, really fucking knowledgeable for OOT. Yeah, that's why I wanted to finish the combat, so I knew I'd be safe standing here while we talked about it. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Gramps. I probably would have just been like, you know what? I'm fucking done as well, so. There's no, like, texture for unchecked pots. That's a little daunting. You threw all that shit in there. Well, you know. All you can do is just try again when you're ready. It's okay. I wouldn't be that concerned about it. What, Soko? What did you use for your model? Did you use a different Link? One of my favorites I've seen for Link to the Past lately was the light blue Yoshi. It's pretty cute. And it's really striking. That's just so weird, though, to get stuck like that, and you can't even, like, save quit. I'm glad that Ocarina of Time, like, they learned from that. Not being able to save on demand is spooky. It gave you a mouse? Aw, that's cute. Poggerish levels of knowledge? Thank you, thank you. I try. Plus, on Thursday, this Thursday I'll be doing another viewer seed. I still have like 7 or 8 of them to go through. But I don't want to, like, burn through them and, like, push myself to the point of wanting to throw things. So on Thursday, I'll do another viewer seed, and I'll probably wear some, like, tee-hee, that's a penis joke shirt. I've got a couple of those. I asked if your ears were burning. Yeah, I talked about you. And then I was talking about you in, like, Draco West's chat, too. I hope the Knights do well. I mean, even if they don't do well, I hope you enjoy, like, the atmosphere of a live game, you know? It's just so different to watching it on a TV. All horrible things. Mostly just, like, the fact that you exist. Although it turns out it might have only been a matter of time before we ended up meeting. Because you and I have a lot of friends in common. He's real, yeah. The gift sub that... The joke sub that was a real user. But not only was the joke sub a real user, we actually have a lot of friends in common. And we both love Zooter. yeah, like Chambo. It's a big one. I know a lot of people, and then remember we had Dash in common and we had no idea, like, it was only a matter of time. Did you just hit me through the fence? That's a little rude.
Come on.
Where's the thunder upgrade? Is it in Atlantica? Probably. I hope you get the dead zone like figured out pretty well. The thing with like N64 PC emulation is as long as your controller can be fully mapped, you might have to like personally like adjust the dead zone for like the aiming to get close. But it can be done.
There you go. This time it's sure to work.
This is why I don't like kids. I love kids. But I hate it when kids trip my weird professors in wheelchairs. It's not that it's gonna support Majora's Mask, I think it's gonna be its own thing. Like it's gonna be a separate ship entirely. But the Majora's Mask first ship is not gonna launch with the randomizer. At first it's just gonna come out with like, you get to pick your frames and you can like, people will be doing texture packs and all that kind of stuff for it. And then the rando is gonna come out. Should be good though.
Ah, we lost them.
Zero! After them, quick!
I wish I could summon my dog with leg pats. I think I can if we're in the same room. Wow, the gargoyles! Oh, they're ugly. The sound of Goofy getting hit and just screaming. Oh.
Come on.
I think we're chasing the kids, right? So I gotta go to the hill. There's a lot of just random plot segments that they aren't like skippable cutscenes. I think that last one was though, part of it. So if I die and I have to reload. Thanks, Challenger. I wasn't even beeping! Oh, I wasn't even beeping. Where am I? They hit hard. I think I'm just right before where I was, so it's not that big of a deal. Now. Oh man. On like my first or second night, I got to the point where like I lost like an hour's worth of progress. It was pretty heartbreaking. I'm pretty good at saving now. Yeah, so I can't skip this part. But I should be able to skip this one. So the gargoyles, not the things that look like mummies, but the big things that fly, that are You know, that don't look like ghosts. They're gargoyles, and they're brand new. Like, they weren't even here at the beginning of the level, so they are the highest level enemy in the game right now. Them and the things that look like mummies, they hit really hard. So, I wasn't protected by this spell. That's another problem. So as the game goes on, the enemies in the later worlds are higher level and stronger, so that way, you know, you can get stronger too. Classic RPG element. And I have the means to not get hit for half of my health. I just was not using it. See how it wore off? It's pretty easy. Just get got from this point forward. We'll be okay though. I say frequently. I also don't have accessories. So there's lots of really good accessories in the game that increase your health, attack, damage, the little blue bars for MP. There's so much you can do, but due to my challenge restrictions, I can't. So I'm just doing my best. Not as heartbreaking as some of the other deaths, that's for sure. I can't wait to get to like phase 6 out of 7 on the last boss and then just randomly get taken out by some laser we couldn't even see. It's gonna be great. The mummies have extended reach too, yeah, the White Knights. I love that thing so much, it's so weird. It's got front kneecaps, you know? Ganon's vulnerable item? Does it tell you? Can you like read a sign, or like Shahashra Shamana tells you what he's vulnerable to?
See ya.
I could. Isn't Sassy the name of the cat from Homeward Bound? Now I can't. Can't call him Sassy. He's not a Siamese cat.
Come on.
Sahasrara. Yeah. That guy. The old man.
Defense.
Well, this is just a fucking blender, isn't it?
This should help.
It's just a blender.
Thunder. Wind. Heal.
Oh no, we fell in the goop!
Wind.
Now we're goop touchers. No, not all the way down the goop. Oh
Wind. This should help.
Found it. I do need the EXP, for what it's worth. I will never be too high of a level in this playthrough. Unless I specifically take, like, a long chunk of time to grind. Not because my level will be low, but because I'm using no accessories in the initial Keyblade, I'll be missing out on a lot of, like, MP and just attack damage. Which is okay. That just means boss fights and stuff take a little longer. Sometimes I gotta, you know, roll around. It's okay. It's just something I'm conscious of. Some rooms definitely have way more encounters in them, that's for sure. Thank you, Milk Cows. How are you? How's life? Sir? Thank you. There is sometimes literal grinding for monsters, because sometimes each monster has like a specific like crafting material it can drop.
Behind this.
But combat smash on this controller for this game feels so good that like leaving that room I was just in and re-entering and see if they all respawn to beat them up again, it doesn't feel like that much of a chore. And it's not like you have to like button mash through side quest dialogue. Like outside of like the main story, there's not really that much talking in this game. Those are the gargoyles, and those are white knights. Oh!
Defense! Heal!
Well, that was a joy. No, please. Please continue to lock onto the door. Oh. This is actually where the boss fight is. After I fight the first fight. Can I actually get in this room right now? I don't think I can.
Wind! Heal!
Shut tight. That's alright. The Oogie fight is not a fight I'm really looking forward to at all. With how slow I'm gonna have to be with it. I'm not looking forward to it like at all. It's gonna be brutal. Or maybe not. Maybe it's not gonna be brutal. I guess technically it's just as likely it's just kind of like boring but long. I guess. Can I climb back up from here? Donald? Get in the tub! It's going great! You know, just walking up vertical surfaces in a bathtub with 4 feet. No big deal. Doing everything in the game is kind of fun, for sure. At some point, I have a high jump right now, but at some point I also get the ability to glide, and that just really opens up all the exploration to make sure you get all of the chests and all of the puppies for the Dalmatians. No, don't lock onto the chest. Lock onto the danger. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh, it took out Donald and Goofy immediately. Bye.
Thunder! Thunder!
It dropped an item and we'll never know what it is. Are they right in here? Like, I think they might be immediately in here. Oh, okay, good. There's save point? Ah! No, there's not. There's just more monsters! I have played through this game before. I've played through the second one and the third one, but I haven't 100%ed the second one nor the third one, and I will be doing that when I get there. I know. No treasure magnet feels bad, man. This whole, like, playthrough feels bad until I start getting the good abilities. I still don't even have Leaf Bracer, man. Just, you know, casual interrupt my heal, guess I'll just die. I believe it's better to just go for it, because after the final boss fight, everything is just on the bottom that you don't pick up, so you don't have to worry about it. That's what that's like one of the bigger changes for Final Mix. Ah. That is kind of dumb. Did you make Twitch mad? Your TV has offended Twitch. Oh. What am I stuck on? Heartbreaking. Ooh, okay. I think after you finish that fight is when you get the next save point. Or something ridiculously unfair. That's gotta be it. Because, like, you unlock the Oogie Boogie room, and I don't think enemies spawn in that room after that fight. I guess I used my camping set at the wrong time. I should have just used another one, so Donald and Goofy had plenty of MP. But I got cheap, and I paid for being cheap. I paid for it. So So yeah, I'm doing no continues and no equipment. Everybody just has their original weapon and that's it. I'm not playing on beginner, I'm playing on normal. Typically, if you're trophy hunting to platinum this game, people like to do this on beginner. So you have accessories, but I'm not doing it. I'm doing normal. That usually comes from being in another tab and then clicking the send a message box, and sometimes it'll just send it, it'll just start typing it backwards. It comes from doing it like that. Instead of like clicking somewhere in the tab and then clicking the text box. And Grandpa, I said, baby, it's 2 a.m., you're gonna call it. Meh. Thank you for the raid, I really appreciate it. But Twitch has been doing that for a really long time, Neff. I don't even know if they're gonna fix it.
Win! Come on! Come on!
Happens to me. Bubbles! Oh my gosh. We may have taken on a very difficult challenge, but that's okay, because I'm determined. I'm nothing if not determined. And I know it's possible, therefore, I will not be giving up. It's possible. Dove, you'd be so proud. I'm doing a challenge. Twitch is its own, like, frustration paradox, unfortunately. It's not profitable, therefore it's not gonna be able to fix things like mobile discrepancies. But if it did, it might be profitable again. Safe. I'm scared. I'm scared of Neverland. I'm scared of that Shadow Sora fight. Hosting? I mean, you kind of do something similar. So when you're offline, if you have recommended channels, when they are online, they play automatically on your channel. So I have a few that I recommend. So if you go to twitch.tv/loverish when I'm offline, if one of them is online, it will be playing them. So it's close. The problem is, I found with Twitch, is that when they got rid of hosting, a lot of the people who've been on Twitch for a long time or have older accounts never updated their while I'm offline, check out these streamers. So people that like I'm close to and I want to put on that list will never put me on their list, and I'm fucking petty like that. There's always hope that I come in here and it's mushrooms, you know? The mushroom dream.
Come on! Defense! Come on! Come on!
No.
Come on!
No! Ah.
Win!
I don't know what's happening, but Donald is screaming. It's not a good sign. Aggressive accordion.
Come on! Fire! Defense!
This is also quite the room to clear out. We like gems. Ow. That pumpkin just blew up on me. Uh-oh.
Heal!
I meant to heal. There's still plenty more things to attempt to strike me down, but will be stricken down in my stead. Stricken? Struck? Struck down. Struck, strike, stricken.
Defense!
Oh look, this one's just kind of like dazed. Oh, no. I just know that as soon as I get like the best level of like arrow, so much of this gets trivialized and I can farm safely to get some extra levels. I'm just not sure exactly where all of the levels for the spells are. I'm hoping Thunder is in this world. Or in Atlantica. It's like the best AoE. I'm gonna attempt all 4 of the super bosses. I have no idea how well it's gonna go, but I'm going to attempt it. Levels will come a little bit easier and some natural power with it as, you know, after Hollow Bastion, District 3, I think it is, in Traverse Town becomes like this really easy farming gauntlet. And once I get Thundaga, I can just like cut everything in half almost immediately. But until I get to that point, it's just kind of like I'm trying to be safe. Because these things can kill me at half health when I'm not even beeping. So... And then Donald decided to use Blizzard. But the reason I mention stuff like that is because when it comes to, like, Sephiroth, I'm definitely going to need to be an incredibly high level. There's just no way. Well, I can put on, I think I have EXP 0. I'm not sure if I have that in a normal mode. But if I do, that'll help out tremendously with my challenge. Guess I don't. Well, some of it, right? Some of his moves will two-shot you at level 100. I just want the best amount of stats possible. Because, you know. I think I'm gonna do that on Thursday. Xion. Have we talked about it? Do you prefer Xion or Zion? Because both of them are technically correct. I don't know if you prefer the SH or the Z. We may have talked about it, and I just have bad memory, and I apologize. But because I don't have EXP 0, I'm worried that it's gonna take a long time. And there are some things that can help Sephiroth, like Ars Arcanum, but at the same time I need to save elixirs specifically for other times. So the best MP and natural strength I can have will be really important. Because remember, no accessories at all, and default Kingdom Key. I think I'll go into the stream with the green goop, and then loop that back around to the town center, and then save again. This one. There's a shortcut back to the first area. I think this one respawned, but when it respawns, it has full HP. That's not cool. Not a fan. Literal blenders.
Come on!
Look at it just searchlighting. I suppose that's what I do when I'm idling. I don't have a full 360-degree rotation, of course. Me and my spinal cord here. Goofy getting MP gift will help too. I just don't know what level all that kind of stuff happens. There's 3 leveling tracks to determine the growth of Sora and the levels at which he learns abilities. And I don't actually remember what path we're on. I think I sacrificed the shield? Did I give up the shield? I don't remember. Oh.
Heal! Defense!
Go get him, Goof.
Come on!
Dance, water, dance! That's another one for Kingdom Hearts 2, right? Get up on the Hydra's back. Dance, water, dance. Apparently everybody in the Pirates of the Caribbean levels sounds fucking atrocious. It's just gonna be one big meme.
This should help.
I apologize. I do have a damaged memory. I'm not trying to like bring it up for like sympathy or anything, but if I this goes for everybody in the chat. If I forget things, it's not on purpose. I do have I had a minor, it sounds scarier than it kind of was. I mean, it was bad, but I had a minor traumatic brain injury, and so I have a hard time recalling things. Usually I'm pretty good about admitting it, you know, it's just been something I've lived with for, 16 years now, so it's just me. But I do meet a lot of people on Twitch that don't know that, and, you know, for the most part, everybody's pretty decent about it. I have met people in my life that actually lose patience with me. You know, I've had fights, I've lost friends. It's not even just little things about like pronouncing people's Twitch names or something seems familiar. Like I've forgotten some pretty major things before. So all I ask is that you try and be patient. I know it can be very frustrating.
Come on!
I just remember there's an NPC in Final Fantasy VIII. This is gonna be so nerdy. There's an NPC in Final Fantasy VIII. She's one of the higher ups in the seed hierarchy, and her name is spelt XU, and that's how I learned that the pronunciation was like an SH for shoe. But I know that sometimes people prefer the X to sound like a Z. So. Hey, Brewsta. And anybody else who played Kingdom Hearts 2, what do you think is more catchy? Get up on the Hydra's back? Or dance, water, dance? I'm not really sure which one I think is catchier. Maybe dance, water, dance? I'm not sure who that is, Brett. You know, I'm gonna make that a sub sound when we get to Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm making that a sub sound, and it's gonna be 50-50 on if it's Donald or Goofy. Is that who plays Captain Jack Sparrow in Kingdom Hearts 2? The problem is that the Jack Sparrow in Kingdom Hearts 2 is not very Jack Sparrow-y. A lot of the voices in these games are like close. They're close to what the originals from their Disney movies were, but they're just... but close means that there's enough of a difference that you can hear it. And then there's James Woods, voicing Hades, which chat taught me. James Woods always said that he would voice Hades for free. Push come to shove. That's some dedication. Can we get out of this? That's me in the corner. That's me in the corner. Getting my teeth kicked the fucking. Oh no. Oh, we're okay. We're okay. Imagine knowing what a Donald heel feels like. He's gonna use that one MP on Blizzara. Hey, Pripsy. What are you up to today? On this fine evening in normal human hours. Everybody throw Pripsy into the fucking ocean.
Defense.
He's not sleeping. I'm telling. Ooh. That's a good one. Second win. I'm having a good time. You know, I've 100%ed Kingdom Hearts 1 a few times, personally. So I wanted to stream it because I wanted to stream more games and RPGs, especially ones that I felt strongly about. It's kind of like where my passion resides as far as video games. So I'm trying to do some more of that while also making time for Zooter in my life. So I wanted to do something for Kingdom Hearts 1, and I didn't want to just play on Proud Mode. So instead, I decided to play on normal mode and just not ever equip swap anything. No accessories, no weapons. It's a nightmare. But it's a challenge, and I'm liking it. I one-shot all the bosses in Agrabah, and then I one-shot all the bosses in Monstro. So, I'm not too terrible. You got Slay the Spire? Oh man, that's gonna consume you. Are you consumed? You're gonna be consumed. I have to render another VOD, and I took so long on Night 2 for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth that I told myself I needed to end stream earlier tonight. And it's 3. It's addicting, yeah. I mean, it's up your alley, though. It's really up your alley. I'm glad you like it. Second wind is gonna help me tremendously. But it's a trap. You know what, though? Sometimes people need traps. You know? You just need to dive into something that makes you turn your brain off from reality a little bit. So I'm for it. I'm for people finding the things that make them lose track of time, you know? I play a lot of games, and I've played a lot of games for stream that I wouldn't have played personally, and I can tell you, when you find a game that makes you completely, like, lose track of time, it's fun. Passing wind one time wasn't enough? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't, like, a really good, like, 5-second fart. Like, maybe he thought it would be silent, so he puckered up, and then he had to do a second one, so we needed a second wind. Hey, Pripsy. Look at the little jack-o'-lantern on the tip of Goofy's nose. Who is the newest hat? Propeller. He is very cute. If you ask nicely, I'll twirl the blade for you. Look at this! Look at this, Brewster! Caught in the act! Get your son!
I'm the happiest girl in the world. Wee!